in one-shots Charizard. Get rid of the Miraidon, that's huge. Goodbye, get it out of here. He rage quits! He rage quits on me! We're kicking off this session with a rage quit, y'all. Oh, that's fun. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet Violet Regulation I VGC. We're actually featuring the double dog combo again of Zacian Sword and Zamazenta, but this time more of a kind of a rain-based take on this double restricted duo with FLOATZEL, Flipper, and a few other things on this team. So it's actually a really cool team with FLOATZEL in the rain alongside the duo of Zacian Sword and Zamazenta. So let's see how this team does. There's a team by Zulu, and there's a few other cool things on this team we're going to be talking about. So mainly wanted to feature it. We kind of featured this duo already, I think like a week or two back on the channel at the start of Regulation I, or when it was first announced, but seen FLOATZEL on this team. I haven't seen FLOATZEL on like any team in a long time, so kind of got intrigued, kind of wanted to see how this team does, and kind of wanted to feature it for you guys. I think if FLOATZEL wasn't on this team, I don't think I'd be featuring this team for you guys, because it technically is something I already featured, but I guess at least like showcased, at least with like the double restricted duo this team does have. But kind of run through this team, we're going to hop on some games. I'm not sure when you guys are going to be seeing this. I'm kind of pre-recording some videos for you guys, so if you guys are seeing this, I don't know when this team's posted, at least when I'm recording this today. This team that we're featuring today was like posted like 2 days ago, so I'm not sure when you guys are going to be seeing this, so keep that in mind. If stuff does change like meta-wise, I'm not sure, we'll see. I'm going to kind of run through this team, we're going to hop in some games, not going to waste too much of your guys' time. If you guys missed it as well, I should, at least when I'm recording this, I should already have my own team out for Regulation I, so if you guys missed that, it should be live on the channel right now, at least when this video does go live. So if you guys want to check out one of my own Regulation I videos around Necrozma, Duskmane, Terabagos, Dual Screens, Grimmsnarl, Gouging Fire, and a bunch of other really cool stuff, go check it out. It should be live on the channel right now with a free rental code and a bunch of other, like a team breakdown and showcase for my own team too. So kind of a shameless plug before we do get into this. Got the Zacian Sword on this team, just your overall typical step. There's actually a Sword Stance for variant instead of like a Terra Fairy variant, or a Terra Stellars variant, I mean, with like 3 attacks and protect, so we're gonna see how that does. Got the Wide Guard Zamazenta, is more of a supportive Zamazenta, just do its consistent damage and provide Wide Guard support for this team. You got the Metal Coat Golden Gold, just a really standard set with Terra Water. You got the FLOATZEL on this team with the Swift Swim, which does get boosted in the rain with the Flipper, having the Drizzle. Mystic Water to boost some damage, and you have some pretty hard-hitting move with the Wave Crash in the rain. We're going to see how it does, because this format's at the highest power it's ever been, so FLOATZEL in like a format like previous, like when this thing was like in Regulation H, for example, it could be pretty good on certain teams. Granted, like Regulation H, if you're running rain, you're going to be using Basco Legion, like Arclodon, and a bunch of other shit over FLOATZEL, but like if you wanted to use in Regulation H, it had a way better chance of actually doing something, but see how it does in Regulation I format, even with the power level being crazy off the charts. Got the Wellspring Ogerpon, just a really standard set on the Ogerpon, and the Culver Cloak Flipper on this team. If you guys want to use this team, rental code up in the corner, paste, should be down below in the description. Top in some games. Alright, here are the game. We're going against a single restricted Miraidon team. Really cool team. One is the Charizard, Skeledirge, Miraidon, Iron Hands, Arclodon with no rain. Really interesting. And then Sylveon. Cool team. I think for sure here I want to bring the Zacian. Zacian looks really good here. I think the only main issue though is like the Zacian actually gets walled by Skeledirge. And like the Skeledirge by itself actually walls 2 of the Mons on this team, which are both my restricted Mons. So that actually is pretty bad. Flipper here is like, I need to bring it for rain. I for sure need Flipper for rain here. But like it just gets wrecked by Miraidon. I think, what Terra is this thing again? It's Terra Dark, so that does nothing. Doesn't really do much for me here. I think I just lead Zacian. I'll lead Golden Go. Bring Flipper in the back. I'm going to try to bring the FLOATZEL here. It's actually a decent game for the FLOATZEL. I'm going to try to bring it here. I guess Zamazenta ain't bad here, I guess, for the Wide Guard. If he has like Heat Wave and Hyper Voice on Sylveon too, would be pretty good, but lot of the shit I have on my team gets walled by Zombazenta if I don't bring rain, so I need to at least bring some rain to kind of counter the skill dirge, which he should bring. Just leads Mariah on Iron Hands, okay. That's fine. I mean, he's forced to fake out the Zacian here, because otherwise, if he's not Scarf Mariah, he just gets outsped and one-shotted, so. Attack booster, not surprised. I protect here. Part of me wants to actually nasty plot at the same time, though, like I just get outsped and one-shotted by Mariah, so. Like, if he has Skeledirge, he could go into that. Like, I'll still do a super effective damage, but it won't be boosted because of the unaware. I think I just double protect here. I just double protect. Iron Hands really can't touch the Golden Go either if he doesn't have Wild Charge. I don't know why he wouldn't have Wild Charge if you're going to be getting it boosted under terrain, but see what he goes for here. He doesn't even fake out either. He goes for the Electro Drift onto the Zacian instead. The Thunder Punch. Okay. So he's running Thunder Punch over Wild Charge. I'm just going to play rough. See if it's really risky to Terra, because if I predict a Terra Fairy and I go for Behemoth Bash, or Behemoth Blade, it just gets one-shotted, so. What I want to do here? Do I live a Thunder Punch? I'm not sure if I do. I think I just Shadow Ball for damage. I want to set up, but like, his team's also pretty fast, so I think if he has Charizard, he can just go right into Charizard on this next turn. And like, I don't think Zacian one-shots Charizard. Get rid of the Miraidon, that's huge. Goodbye, get it out of here. He rage quits! He rage quits on me! We're kicking off this session with a rage quit, y'all. Oh, that's fun. And here I was thinking we're gonna have a competitive game because Skeledirge is just so good into my team. And he just fucking closes the game right after he gets one-shotted by the Zacian. Come on, man. What a loser. What a fucking loser. I'm not going to waste any more guys' time. Let's hop into the real first game, hopefully with no rage quit. Alright, we hear the game. We're going against a double restricted team with the Miraidon Zacian. Miraidon Zacian, Iron Hands, Alolan Raichu, Whimsicott, and Landorus. So, I actually have a kind of a bad matchup into my opponent's team. Really bad matchup into my opponent's team. I like Wide Guard versus my opponent's team too, is pretty good, but I think what I do here is I just lead Double Dog. I think that's what I lead with here. That's my best lead, at least. I like Pelipper to set up the rain, but it just literally gets wrecked by like 3 things on his team. Even the Zacian, I think, one-shots it with Play Rough. I mean, I can go Ogerpon, I guess. It's okay here. I think I just go Ogerpon. I don't bring FLOATZEL here. I just bring Ogerpon and I bring Pelipper. I don't think the FLOATZEL really does that much here. Especially if he has Tailwind, like even in the rain with the Swim, like a lot of his faster shit will just outspeed me still. I don't know if the FLOATZEL's strong enough to really even one-shot anything on this team, apart from maybe the Raichu or the Lando. I don't know, my question is, like, does this thing have Fake Out? Because I kind of want to just protect the Zacian here. Protect. I mean, I have Protect on this thing, too. Which I can maybe go for here. I'm just going to double Protect. Predicting Fake Out. Either he has Nuzzle. He could have Nuzzle, too, just to try to slow shit down, because with Surge Surfer, you're like the fastest thing ever, so... It's probably Nuzzle instead, I'm guessing, actually. Electro Web. Well, that sucks, because I protected, so now if I use Wide Guard, it'll fail. So that kind of sucks. Wish I never protected. I wish I just would have went for Wide Guard. That would have been great. I'm just going to play rough. I don't know if Electro Shift one-shot me, but doesn't always double into Miraidon here. If I go for Wide Guard, it's going to fail because it's a protecting type move. There's the Nuzzle. Yeah, so I'm glad I never went for Wide Guard. It ended up working out, I guess. Let's see if this one-shots me. I outspeed and I one-shot him because he doesn't go for Electro Web, predicting the Wide Guard. Wow. I break a Sash, which is probably what the item on this thing is. That's resisted and it does like 90%. That's crazy. Raichu, your defense is lacking, bud. It goes in his own Zacian here, that's fine. I think I just go for Behemoth Blade here. Behemoth Blade. What else do I want to go in for here? I think what I do is just body press the Raichu and get it out of here. That way I have the Pelipper in the back, doesn't have to deal with the Raichu anymore. He's Terra Ground, Terra Blast. I think that probably one-shots me, especially if he goes for like Electro Web here. Skill swap. Wow, my opponent's cooking. He gives the Zacian Surge Surfer. Yeah. I mean, it one-shots me, I'm not surprised. I'm assuming him going for the skill swap there is him predicting me to have the Pelipper and the Floatzel on the back. So that way under terrain he's still able to outspeed the Swift Swim Floatzel. I'm assuming that's what it's for. I mean, I just called Pelipper here. It's fine by me. I still have a Terra on deck here too, so... Worst comes to worst, depending what his other mon is, I can just Terra the Zamazenta here. When it's cooking though, I've never seen a skill swap Alolan Raichu. That's really cool. Really cool tech. Yeah, he has Landorus. I mean, the good thing is he can't touch Pelipper unless he goes for like Sludge Bomb here. So I'm gonna Weather Ball. Part of me wants to Wide Guard, but like I think I just go Terra Dragon here. I don't know, actually Terra Dragon's bad. Terra Dragon's actually a bad Terra for this. I mean, is he going to go for a ground type move here? Probably. I mean, I'm going to try to go for Terra Dragon. I think if I go for a Terra, I think it's... The Ogerpon going for a Terra Water I don't think really does much for me in this point in the game, so... I think I'm just going to go for that here. Just hope he doesn't click Play Rough. Just hope he goes for Terra Ground. Terra Blast, and then... YOLO. He protects. That's not what I wanted. Because now he outspeeds me. I think he has one more turn of terrain left. Now he outspeeds me and he's just able to freely kill the Zamazenta, so... I wish I would have Tailwinded. Tailwind would have been great here, but like I didn't think he was going to protect. I've got Protect on the Pelipper, so I just protect the Pelipper here. He has to land a Play Rough. We'll see if he can land a Play Rough. This match is going to come down to like the Ogerpon. It's going to come down to if Ogerpon can actually overcome the odds here. I don't know, I might actually live Behemoth Blade. I live that actually. The Sludge Bomb, so I get some damage off here as long as I don't get paralyzed. Perfect. That actually does a lot. And he loses the electric terrain now, so he loses his speed boost. So I think what I want to do here is I'm actually going to Tailwind on this turn. I'm going to Tailwind here, and then I'm just going to go for Body Press again. He might not even have play rough, because he has protect, so he might not even have play rough on this thing. Goes for Sandseer Storm. That's really ballsy to do. If I had Wide Guard, I would have just negated all your damage. I think I should. As long as he doesn't get a double protect, I think he could go for the double protect play here, though. But I think what I do here is I just Weather Ball, and then I Ivy Cudgel. He protects Landorus. I mean, there's no way you one-shot anything on the field here, though. And I think with Tailwind, I might even outspeed Zacian here. I don't, but that only does half. I don't know how the anyway he wins now. I think that's game. I think that's game. You can try going for a double protect, but like at that point you're just stalling out the inevitable here. So it's Weather Ball, Ivy Cudgel again. He just surrenders. Not bad. Take the dub. I played really well there. I deserve that win. Props to my opponent, though. Really cooking there. I've never seen skill swap Alolan Raichu. Opponent was cooking. I'll give him that. Like, looking at the other stuff on his team as well, like, I think skill swap would actually work a lot better on, like, a different restricted that's actually really slow. Like, throw, like, some, like, Calyrex Ice. Imagine Calyrex Ice with Surge Surfer. Either, actually, I don't even know if you can you actually swap abilities? Let me know in the comments down below. Can you skill swap abilities with Calyrex? I think it actually fails, because Calyrex technically has 2 abilities, so I don't even think that's possible. But I think if that was the case, if it does work, that would be really cool. Like a max speed Calyrex with like Surge Surfer, that'd be kind of broken actually. I don't think that's possible though. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in another game. Alright, we're here with another game. We're going against a Regulation G Miraidon team. Magmar, Staraptor, Volbeat, Iron Hands, Miraidon, and Tinkaton. Really unique team. I gotta bring Zacian here. Zacian looks really good. I think Golden Goal looks great here. Lead. I want my Rain. I do want Rain here. It looks really nice. I think I bring my Rain, and I think I'm gonna bring the Ogerpon again. I guess Floatzel ain't bad here. Like I'm having a really bad problem tonight where like I have a Floatzel that I want to use, but I keep going against all these electric types on all these teams. Like all these Miraidon teams I keep going against. It's really sad. Like every time I'm going against these teams, like I'm just way better off bringing the Ogerpon because I am only neutral to electric types. I don't get one-shotted most of the time. We'll see if he goes for Fake Out here. I think I just Protect. Protect. I don't know if I want to double Protect here. I think I just go for Shadow Ball. Get some damage. Use Terra Fairy. I don't know. It'd be really stupid to go Terra Fairy here, though. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I wanted. As long as the Golden Goal doesn't get one-shotted here by a Volt Switch, she gets some good damage. I almost do. That's Specs. That's Choice Specs Miraidon. Okay, Magmar, so he wants to try to go for follow me and try to get this Zacian burned. That does nothing. Is that Assault Vest? That might be Assault Vest Iron Hands. That literally does nothing. I think what I do here is I just go for Sword Stance. Like, I just set up on him. I go for SD here. And then I just try to do some damage to the Magmar. And that's what I go for here. Follow me. I don't have to attack it if I don't want him. Well, that does not. Is this Golden Gold is fucking weak? Okay, that does way too much damage. Holy shit, that almost one-shots me. Well, now I'm forced to attack. Will a +3 Behemoth Blade take out the Iron Hands? Or the Magmar? I don't know. This Golden Gold is really weak for some reason. I don't know why it's not doing any damage. What are the EVs on this? I don't know, it has a lot of bulk, but it's not max speed. It's more of a bulky Golden Go. It should be doing more damage than this, though. Holy shit. And there's the Flame Body. That's what he wanted. The 30% chance fucking me over. I mean, technically I'm still a +1 attack, because I did go for a Sword Stance, but I'm probably dead here anyways. We'll see if it even matters. Yeah, I don't think it mattered that much. Like, my main check to the Zacian, or the Miraidon's gone now, though, so that's really bad. That's really, really bad. I don't have anything for Miraidon. I literally got nothing from Miraidon. I got Ivy Cudgel, but that's resisted. Holy shit, I'm in a bad spot now. If you guys are using this team, look out for Magmar. Out of all things, this team does not like Magmar, out of all fucking things. I don't know, I think he just goes for Electro Shift here, like it's neutral, but it being Specs, I think it just fucking one-shots me still. For sure. I'm gonna double into Iron Hands here. He's gonna go Terra. It was probably a Terra Electric. I think it is. This team does not like Miraidon. This team really hates Miraidon. That's the main thing like the main weakness I've been finding with this team. This is really fucking bulky Iron Hands. Holy shit, it takes literally no damage from anything. I think I just straight up lose. There's no way I win now. This team does not like Miraidon. If you guys are using this team hates Miraidon. Like, you have the best check in the game for it, which is the Zacian, which most of the times, if you can play it well, deals with the Miraidon, but like for this match, like the Zacian was dealt with, my opponent dealt with it, and I kind of played it bad. And then now the Miraidon just fucking wins. There's no way I win this. This team has a huge flaw of being bad into Miraidon. That's the main weakness I have seen with this team so far. I think the Pelipper, what I would do with this team is I would switch the Pelipper's Terra from Terra Dark to Terra Ground. I think that would be a huge help. That's the main thing I would do. I don't know why this Pelipper is Terra Dark. I guess maybe for like Prankster Taunt, but like I don't really know any of the Prankster Taunt users that are going to be clicking Taunt on a Pelipper and making that their #1 priority. Usually it's to like taunt a Tornadus or something else from setting up Trick Room or some other stuff. I don't know. I'll see you guys in another game. Alright, here's one more game. We're going against the Calyrex Zamazenta team. Literally a copy-paste rental team is what we're going against. This is your typical copy-paste rental that you'll see in like 90% of your showdown matches on Pokemon Showdown, y'all. And you'll probably be seeing this team on the ranked ladder and regulation eye drops almost every other game. Or at least some variation of this team. Zamazenta, Calyrex, Shadow, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, and then the same 3 Pokemon that you see on every fucking team. I'm not even gonna name them, you guys know what they are. I mean, I want wide guard. I guess I can just lead double dog here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead Zamazenta, Pelipper. I'm gonna lead that instead. Bring Zacian in the back. I'm gonna try to bring the FLOATZEL. I don't think it's gonna do anything here, but I'm gonna try to bring it. It's the last game I'm probably gonna use its team for, so I'm gonna YOLO and we're gonna try to use the FLOATZEL at least once. I don't think it's that good, at least from what I've played, even my testing games. It's actually a pretty good matchup for Pelipper, so glad I led Pelipper here. It's actually pretty good. The only shitty thing though is like I boost the Urshifu, so what I do here. Part of me just wants to protect, but like he just breaks through my protect, so I'm Covert, Cloak. I'm just gonna Hurricane here. I think I just double into the Urshifu on this turn. Not really too scared of the Rillaboom at all. That does way too much damage. Way too much. This Hurricane has to one-shot him. Gotta one-shot this Urshifu and get it out of here if I want a chance to win. Okay, good. I think that's kind of bad though, because I will see if he goes into Calyrex, because I can just go for wide guard and kind of shut that thing down, but okay, he just goes into his own Zamazenta, okay. Or I have FLOATZEL in the back. FLOATZEL gets fucking walled by Zamazenta. Oh my gosh. What do I even do here? I mean, I just go for Body Press, I guess. I go for Body Press and then I Hurricane the Rillaboom. Grassy Glide to break up off the Sash. I die to Body Press and I lose the Speed Tie. This guy has to win. If he's a Assault Vest, he'll live. That's Assault Vest Rillaboom. For sure. I'm forced to go into Zacian here because the Rillaboom just one-shots FLOATZEL with Grassy Glide, so I'm in a really good spot here, y'all. I'm assuming his last mon's Calyrex just comes in and wins the game for him at this point now, so like I guess I can double into the Rillaboom here if I really want to. I guess that's my play. I really just want a Sword Stance, but like Calyrex just comes in and just fucks me over. I don't know, does a +1 play rough even take the Rillaboom out? I don't even know. I'm gonna Tailwind here. Okay, protects, that's fine. That's fine by me. Just keep spamming Grassy Glide. This needs to get the KO. Okay, good. I think with the Tailwind, I'm in a really solid spot, actually. So I think the Zacian should outspeed the Calyrex. If I can make this like a 3v1, there's a small chance I can maybe still win. See if he's Sash Calyrex. He might just protect here too. If he protects and just kills the Pelipper here, I think I still lose, so. Behemoth Blade. Hurricane for a chance to confuse. And he protects, okay. That's what I was scared of, because now I do no damage, and he probably kills Blipper here, does a fuck ton of damage to this Zacian. Oh, I live on 3, the clutch live. Like, he knows I'm trying to go after the Calyrex now. Like, that's my only way I win the game. There's the only chance I have of winning is just trying to make it a 3v1. Like, that's what I gotta do here. I'm forced to do it. He gets the double protect here, which he might just go for, and I just lose. Like, I'm running out of rain turns too, so like I think I have like 1 or 2 rain turns left. Without the rain, the FLOATZEL literally does no damage either, so. Okay, that misses out on the KO. I don't know if that's just a low roll. I don't outspeed him under Tailwind. Well, that's bad. Oh, he's life orbed. He's a life orbed. Oh, wow, that's crazy. It's gonna be a 2v1, y'all. I can tank a body press. I lose the rain, though, so... So now the FLOATZEL, I don't think outspeeds Zamazenta at all. I'm just gonna be doing like 0 damage. I think what he does, he just goes for body press onto the Zacian. I think he still wins the game. I gotta play rough. I mean, I could also make the protect play here too, or predict him to go for protect and set up a swords dance to try to win. I just don't know how much a player +1 play rough will do. But like if he goes for a body press here, I think he just instantly wins. So I'm gonna swords dance. Fuck it, I'm YOLOing. I'm gonna swords dance and I'm gonna go for the wave crash. He doesn't go for protect. I think I lose. I think I lose. Okay, I outspeed him. He's not running max speed. Because that does nothing. That's the problem with the FLOATZEL. Like, it's just power crept. I don't live. I just throw the game. I don't know how much a +1 play rough would have did anyways. Would it have even killed him? Somebody run the calc. I don't know. I don't think it would have. I forgot I had Tailwind too, so that's why I'm outspeeding him. I just get one-shotted by body press. I don't think FLOATZEL's that good in regulation IL. I don't know how many games I'm going to have with FLOATZEL even being used for you guys to even see, but believe me, I tried to use it in a lot of my testing games, and every time it really didn't do anything. We're going to talk about it, but I think there's a few major flaws with this team, especially with some of the Pokemon on this team that we're going to talk about. I don't think the team is really the craziest, like, viable. I think there's some stuff on this team that needs to either be changed or could use some, like, changing to make it at least better. So, talk about it a little bit. Alright, as for this team, if you guys want a pretty unique team with FLOATZEL, whether it's good or not, if you guys want to try to use it and try to have fun with it, decent team for that. I don't think this team overall is, like, super viable, though. There's a few things I would change with it, which we're going to talk about. The main thing with this team is this team's really, really weak to Miraidon. You could argue that having the Zacian on this team is one of the best checks to Miraidon, but I think by itself just isn't enough. So, like, at least from like my testing games, I did 8 games with this team. I don't know how many you guys are going to see. I think 3 or 4. I forgot how many I recorded. I think it was 4, but then I had somebody rage quit on me, so I think it was 3. I'm not sure though. I'd have to look. But I think I did 8 games with this team in total, like 4 testing games and like 4 games I think I recorded for you guys. Out of the 8 games I did, 4 of those games had a Miraidon on the enemy team. So I did win, I think, like 2 out of the 4 of those games. I think it was 2 or 3 out of the 4 of those games, actually. I think one of them was a rage quit. So I don't know if you'd really consider that a win or a loss, but I consider it a win, technically. But this team is just weak to Miraidon. Like, you literally have nothing on this team. You have an offensive check to Miraidon, but, like, you don't have anything on this team from Miraidon. The main thing I would change with this team is I would change the Terra on the Blipper to Terra Ground. At least that gives you something else for the Miraidon, at the very least. Usually you can try to bait a lot of those Electro-type moves and just go for the Terra Ground. At least buy yourself 1 turn most of the time. Or, like, even prevent it from Volt switching out on you. This team just does not have that many checks, at least like defensive checks, apart from Zacian and Miraidon, and it's just too damn common. It's like on almost every other team. By far one of the most broken Pokemon, I think, currently in the game, so along with like the Calyrex forms. Another issue with this team is the Floatzel. This Floatzel is just really bad. You guys want to know my verdict on the Floatzel? Is it good in Regulation I? There is literally no reason at all why you should be using Floatzel over Urshifu Water. If you want a water type, use Ogerpon, use Urshifu Water, use them, I don't know, there's a few other Mons that are also way better than the Floatzel. Even Basculegion, I think, would even be better. Like, I don't know, I just think Floatzel, especially without the rain, does not do any damage at all. The main issue when I tried to bring the Floatzel to a lot of my games is just missed out on so many KOs. It's just not strong enough. It's not strong enough. It's really fast, like you can still speed a lot of stuff, but it's just not strong enough anymore to even do anything or even pick up enough KOs. And like, you're just so weak to priority moves. There's a lot of priority in the format. Grassy Glide, Thunderclap, a lot of really fast Mons in the format too, that if you don't have your rain up, and even with your rain, like even if they set up a Tailwind or if they're able to lower your speed somehow, like you still don't have speed them, you just get one-shotted by a lot of stuff. So too frail of a Mon that doesn't pick up enough KOs and just doesn't do enough damage. There's really no reason to warrant running a Floatzel at all in Regulation I. It's cool to feature for you guys, but I think if this team wants to really be viable, I think I would just get rid of the Floatzel entirely. You could probably make this team a million times better by just throwing Urshifu Water onto this team or something else. Like, I just don't think it's that good. Apart from that, I think that's like the two main things I would change with the team, the Terra and then the Floatzel just being removed. But I'm not sure if this team's going to be like a ranked team or if this is just mainly a fun team. I'm not sure. But if it's just mainly a fun team, that's fine, I guess. But if this is going to be like a ranked team going forward, I would just definitely get rid of the Floatzel. I just don't think it's that good. A Mon that's completely power crept out of the format. We're just doing too high in a power format right now to where it just doesn't do anything. You're just fucking throwing if you want to try to use it, in my honest opinion. At least from what I've tried with this team. Granted, I maybe had a lot of bad matchups. Like I said, I went against like 4 out of 8 games having a Miraidon in the enemy team, so take of that what you will. Maybe if you guys use this team, maybe you'll do better. I'm not sure, but apart from that, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner, paste down below. Got a bunch more stuff on the way you guys not want to miss. We got an Overwatch 2 season here dropping this next week. I got a bunch more Overwatch 2 content on the way, along with a bunch more Regulation I content. So if you guys not want to miss that, subscribe. Apart from that, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody.